Kia ora! Welcome everyone. Good afternoon from Auckland and good morning from the Philippines. Welcome to another Canada School Showcase session. We will be featuring our school partner through Apply Board, Centennial College. And of course, yours truly, I will be your host for today's session. Now, here at Secure Visa, we are committed to providing the best service in paving a pathway for our clients to study, work, and live in their ultimate destinations. We give you that peace of mind by having exclusive discussion with Secure Visa's team of experts, school application assistants, visa processing, strong pastoral care services, and constant immigration updates. And we look forward to safeguarding your future with us. Now, in saying that, being in a peaceful mindset would mean less traffic, and more time with the family. Having that quality of life, clean and uncorrupt country. We want to see where the government uses our tax contributions and better future for our family, free education for the children, and a great healthcare system. Do you feel all these are important? Absolutely. And where else will you get this peace of mind? Yes, you can find all these in Canada. Now I'm going to share a few benefits of studying in Canada. Excellent education systems. International students gain globally recognized qualification and immerse with a cross-cultural society which stimulates innovation. After graduation, the student will be eligible to apply for a post-graduation work permit of up to 3 years, depending on the program taken. This allows the student to work for any employer in Canada and gain practical experience relevant to his or her qualification or work experience. Immigrant friendly country. The diversity in Canada makes settling easier for immigrants as it plays a vital role in forming the tolerant and welcoming attitude of the government and people of Canada. Employment opportunities. Immigrants help employers meet their labor needs. State funded healthcare. Access depending on the province or the territory. Experience the quality of life, having a work life balance while enjoying the country's natural beauty. And a variety of immigration options. The fact that Canada offers vast opportunities for persons possessing different skill sets is definitely one among the many Canada immigration benefits. And of course, Secure Visa is very lucky to have special guests for today's Canada School Showcase session. Yes, you heard that right. We have multiple guests. And because of this, if you have any questions specific for our dear speakers, you may type them in our chat box and we will try to address them during the Q&A, okay? So, our first guest, she is Apply Board's International Recruitment Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Pearl Yu. Kia ora, Pearl! Kamusta ka?
Hi, good morning. Morning in the Philippines right now. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Pearl. Thanks again for being with us. This
No
is
problem.
our first for the year and looking forward to more, right?
Me too, me too. Looking forward to
Yeah,
showcasing more schools with the plyboard for
that's
secure visa.
right. That's right. And I've mentioned we have multiple guests. So allow me to introduce our next special guest. He is Centennial College's marketing representative for the Philippines. Please let's all welcome Ray Rosell. Hi Ray! Kamusta ka?
And hi Earl. Hi Pearl, kumusta?
How are you? It's great to see you and Pearl today. Thank you so much for gracing our school session because we have a lot of interests And with you as Centennial College, we have a lot of prospective clients as well interested with this school. So without further ado, I will just give the floor to you, Ray, to discuss exciting things about Centennial College and for all our aspiring international students. All right, so all yours, Ray.
Okay, thanks, Anna. Let me just share my screen. There you go. Just let me know if there's any problem with my video or my audio. Again, everyone watching, thank you for joining us. My name is Rosell. I'm the Philippine Marketing Representative of Centennial College. So to start my presentation, I'd like to share a short video just to give you a glimpse of what it's like to study at Centennial College. Think of a place you want to be, a place you belong. It's a step up, a step forward, a statement, a strategy. It's where dreams take flight, where the fire burns hot, more than 50 years strong, but built for today. Focus on the horizon of tomorrow. Inclusion, equity, citizenship, the real world and our world. We think harder, reach higher, live local, study global. We unlock doors and change the direction of our minds. Education without borders, global citizenship, equity, and social inclusion are the values. From hundreds of cultures and 80 languages, we stand together, focused on a stronger future. We live to laugh, we love to play. We rise with the sun and reach for the stars. From court case to aerospace, searching and researching. We break the mold and find a better way. It's a commitment to ourselves and a promise to others. Centennial, you belong. Yeah, and so that is a glimpse of Centennial College. So what I really want to highlight in that video is if you notice, our students are not just sitting in the classrooms all day. We really make sure that they have all of the right facilities, equipments, and laboratories, and of course, in the right industry partners as well, so that our students really get to enjoy a hands-on learning experience throughout their educational experience. So Centennial College is located in Ontario. It's home of one of the largest Filipino communities in Canada, and we are specifically located in Toronto. Toronto is the business and financial capital of Canada. It's often compared with other famous financial capitals like New York, London. So one main thing that's often cited when it comes to Toronto is there's definitely a lot of career and work opportunities. As you can see, Toronto itself even generates about 20% of the country's GDP. Okay, and looking at rankings and indices online, you'll definitely always see Toronto making the list as one of the best places to live or one of the most livable cities. In fact, in the latest the latest data as well from Statistics Canada, there are, as of November 2021, there are over 300,000 vacant jobs in Ontario, and in Ontario, about half the people living there are within the Greater Toronto area. So this really goes to show how big the opportunities are in Toronto and Ontario. And what's even more amazing at that is what we really see that's gonna help close this employment gap is through the international education or the people that will be coming in through international education. Also, a little bit more about Toronto. It's also a cultural experience. While you will be studying at Centennial and staying at Toronto, about half of the people living in Toronto are not born in Canada, and our college itself is known to be one of the most culturally diverse institutions in Canada. We have over 13,000 international students currently enrolled. So you really have this opportunity to meet different people coming from different backgrounds and coming from different countries as well. And at the same time, if you miss being with your fellow Filipinos, that's one thing that's very easy to do as well, because we have over 1,000 Filipino international students currently enrolled. And last year alone, we had over 900 or almost 1,000 new Filipino international students enrolling into the college. So for our campuses, all of them are located within the Greater Toronto area. Our main campus is our Progress Campus. It is located in Scarborough. It's also a big home to a big Filipino community, and it's also the home of our School of Business, Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts, and some of our engineering and applied sciences programs as well. As you have seen in the video earlier, we might have seen a lot from the Progress Campus. So we really have lots of amazing facilities here. Just to highlight some from our School of Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts, we have our very own cafe and restaurant that the students themselves get to operate while they're guided by by managers or even these amazing chefs. So really, people who have experience in the field that who will be working in are going to be the ones teaching you. We even have guest suites and event centers, beverage tasting rooms, and even more facilities. And you can really expect to have all of these amazing equipments to work with and laboratories, no matter what your program is going to be at. At our Progress Campus, this is also where we have Centennial Place. This is our student residences. So it's very convenient for students to live here. It's you just get to walk to your class every day. There's also a small grocery there, and you can see in the bottom left, that's the local. That's our cafe and restaurant that the students get to operate. It's one of the most visited places in all of our campuses, especially if there are new interested students, and they really get to see the students working there. It's really a fun experience, and one that I would recommend that you visit as soon as you get to our campus as well. So at Centennial Place, just to give you an idea, these are some of the amazing amenities that you get to enjoy: fully furnished rooms, and of course, 24-hour fitness center. All of these for you to enjoy if you decide to stay at Centennial Place. Um, the cost at Centennial Place is around at least 1,000 Canadian dollars per month per student. You can visit the link I've shown earlier, which is centennial-place.ca, so that you can see the full details of the place. But if you are looking for off-campus housing, our partner here, they're also helping students with that. Actually, I believe they help end to end until you get there or until you get settled. They can definitely assist you. And on our end, we also would provide you some resource materials. You can join our Facebook group for international students, where there are regular listings of places to stay in posted there. There, I would usually find affordable places near the campuses for only around 400 to 600 Canadian dollars per month. And our Story Arts Center campus, this is where we have many of our creative programs. If you have a creative passion that you want to pursue or turn into a career or a job in Canada, we would most likely offer those programs here. Program I'm referring to are programs related to photography, film, fine arts, journalism, graphic design. All of these programs, we have also the right equipment and facilities that would really bring out your creative talents. This is also one of our schools that are very strict when it comes to the requirements, because they would also require you to submit a sample portfolio as well. But the rest, I'll be showing you later what the requirements are going to be. In our Astonbee campus, where we have our transportation programs. So popular programs here would include our motive power technician programs and many, many more. This also used to be the home of our aviation and aerospace programs in the past. But of course, as a publicly funded college regulated by the Ministry of Education, we do our best to help meet the demands of the city or province that we are located in. And before the pandemic, there was over 40 million tourists coming to Toronto every year, and we really already have a lot of offering in our business and hospitality. What we saw that could use some growth is our offerings in our aviation and aerospace program. So to help meet the demand, we opened our newest campus, the Downsview campus, in January 2019. It's one of our newest and most beautiful campuses right now, and one that I would also really encourage that you visit. And we have even amazing partners working with us here, like Bombardier, KF Aerospace, and Transport Canada. They are helping us develop our programs here, and they even Bombardier even provided this CRJ 200 jet for our students to use throughout the learning experience. And if you are looking for our School of Community and Health Studies, that's going to be in our Morningside campus. Our most popular program here, or one that would close very, very quickly, is our early child education program. So for those with education background, that's often the program that they would go for. But
Mm-hmm.
if you have a background, we also have a lot. You might notice in our website that we have a lot of nursing programs there. However, take note that those are only available to domestic students. So instead, what our students would do is they would apply for any of our other health programs first. And if they really wanted to pursue nursing afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
that's something that they would be taking after they already received their permanent resident status after completing their teaching duty and their first program. So the programs that they would usually
Okay.
take, very popular, is our 1 year program, which is our
Yes.
first support worker program. And 2 year programs that's also popular would be our recreation and leisure services. This has subjects related to gerontology, so it's also a good choice. We have office
Mm-hmm.
administration, health services, pharmacy technician, fitness, health promotion. So really a lot of programs for you to choose from. We would definitely recommend that you visit our website so that you really get to see the full details of each program.
Yeah, that's good to know, especially with
So,
the Filipino community. Sorry, RC, to cut you, right? Because
mhm.
we do have a lot of pharmacy technicians, and
Yes,
these type of
social media doctors.
programs, yes, would be really helpful for them. That's really great. Yeah, carry on.
Thank you. So Centennial is also the first or the oldest and one of the largest publicly funded college in Ontario. So over the years, we were really able to develop our facilities, teaching, and industry partnerships for our students. By the largest, and one of the largest, we actually have 26,000 full-time students currently enrolled and over 19,000 part-time students enrolled. And half of
Mm-hmm.
our full-time students are international students. So that's why, we're really trusted,
Oh,
and we're really known for our for how we assist our international students as well. And
yes.
to give you an idea of the industry partnerships that we have for our students, these are some of our leading um, program advisory committee member organizations. And what they do is they help develop our programs and curriculum, making sure that whatever we're going to be teaching you is going to be relevant in the field that you would be entering in. So it's almost like
Mm-hmm.
having some potential employers already help us build the curriculum for you so that everything is going to be
Yes.
relevant. You would really
Mm-hmm.
feel while you are taking your classes.
Yeah.
Not only that, these companies also provide our students with um, field placements, job opportunities, and some of
Mm-hmm.
them and usually even manage to land jobs in these companies as well. We have an employment resource center that you can reach out to, and they will help you look for a job. It's not guaranteed,
Mm-hmm.
of course, at your end as well, but they will do their best to increase your chances of getting hired. They have leads in these companies. They would let you know about it. They help with resume
Yes.
building, how you answer workshops, on how to answer in interviews, everything that you
Yes.
that we can do to help you land a job, part time, full time, whether you're a new student or an alumni. Our employment resource center is something that I would really encourage you to reach out.
That's good because landing a job basically is what everyone's hoping for to happen
Yes.
after
The good thing
graduation.
And the good thing is, most of our students are that get to talk to again. Some of them don't even reach out to the employment resource center because they say it's not very hard for them to look for a job because it's in Toronto. They only use applications like Indeed, and some of them already
Uh-huh.
manage to receive different offers already, even if it's just a part-time job.
That's
So
good. That's good to
also
know. So me,
one advantage,
yeah.
but do take advantage
Yeah.
because you might miss out on some amazing opportunities as well. So feel free to reach out
Yeah.
to the resource
That's
center.
right. Cuz so meaning Centennial College is really known as well because they get to be, employed at once, not even reaching out to your support team for this, right? That's
Yeah,
really great.
because even if
Yeah.
they just register partners, so there's really a lot of opportunities, especially in Toronto.
In Toronto area, yeah. I just have to add, because with Secure Visa, we do offer extended settlement support, and we also help out craft their CVs, their cover
Mm,
letters for
that's good.
employability. Yeah, according to Canadian standards and New Zealand standards. So, working hand in hand with schools such as you, Centennial College, it would be really beneficial for our aspiring migrants. Yes. Go
Yes, that's
ahead, RC. Yeah.
thank you. That's really a good thing to offer to students as well. So
Yes.
here is our 7 schools. So we have different schools: business, communications, community and health, engineering, hospitality, transportation. Um, we have right now over 200 programs available to international students. It
Mm-hmm.
can be a bit overwhelming to go through all, and that's why we have amazing partners here that can really help you narrow down your
Yes.
choices, make sure that you have the right program that's also gonna give you a
Absolutely.
good chance of getting your study permit approved. So I do recommend that you consult with them so that they can help you find the right program for
Mm-hmm.
you. And of
Yes.
course, once you've already decided on the program, I would encourage you to look at the full details of that program in our website so that you know everything that you can expect. You can see there the curriculum, tuition
Mm,
fee,
yes.
what intake is it available in, career outlook, university pathway partners, even the certificates that the diploma or certificates is going to come with. Everything is in the website, and I encourage you to browse some of the options there as well.
That's
And to give
right.
you an idea, these are some of our top programs for international students based on our January 2019 enrollments. So what's really popular for us is our programs in the Progress campus, our main campus, because generally that's where we offer many of our seats in. So hospitality, national hotel operations management, we had almost 1,300 new enrollments in this January intake alone. And take
Mm-hmm.
January is not really our most popular intake. I think we get
Mm-hmm.
60-70% in our September intake. So this could be even more if I
Mm-hmm.
in our enrollment data for September. So global based management is our most popular postgraduate diploma program. Almost
Mm-hmm.
500 enrolling into it. Biotechnology very popular as well, especially for those with medtech backgrounds. And you would see here in this list, it's mostly a mix of business, engineering, applied science, and
Yes.
hospitality programs. So those are uh, some of the programs we're really known for, especially our engineering programs because we have been ranked as one of the top research colleges in Ontario and Canada as well. So that's why they're
Mm-hmm.
very popular for our students. And you might not see a lot of health program here. They're actually very popular as well, but the thing is we don't really offer that many seats for those programs. So that's
Mm-hmm.
it's really something that I would want students to do is to apply as early as they can, at least
Yes.
3 months before, even earlier for that matter. Just for example, our early child education program for our Progress campus, we started processing in December, and by the end of January, it's already closed. It's the first program that
Close.
closed for September. We offer a lot
Mm-hmm.
of, but it's good to not get complacent and start your application earlier.
Yes.
This way, you can secure your seat, and of course, you have better chances of getting your study permit approved on time before you
Mm,
have.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
It's very hard when it's only a few weeks or a few days left and your studies are about
Yes.
that, and you're not yet sure if you have an approved study permit because you're still waiting. So that's something that I wish that you would avoid feeling so, and I would encourage you to
Yes.
apply as soon as you can.
We do encourage our aspiring migrants as well to really have, a comfortable timeline, but at the same time we have to consider that there are seats that are very in demand for schools like
Yes,
Centennial College. So it's best that we have to process it, not really meeting the deadline, because we don't want that to happen to anyone,
yes.
right? Yeah, so I absolutely agree with you, RC, on that. Yes. Okay, carry on.
So for our program delivery right now, since you might be curious as how are things because of COVID. So first, Centennial is a designated learning institution with an approved
Mhm.
COVID-19 readiness plan. What this means is our students can definitely take their program and still travel to Canada, as long as of course they have the right documents. Our programs right now are delivered either online or hybrid. If it's online for the first semester, you can still take it from your home country if you want, or you can already travel if you
Mhm.
want. It's completely up to you. But for hybrid, you really have to be there in Canada because some of the programs will be done on campus. Like I said, we
Mhm.
focus
Okay.
on the hands-on learning experience of the student. That's why you might notice we also really have a lot of hybrid programs.
Mm-hmm.
For that matter, some of the subjects will be done online, but some of them will be done on campus. For that matter, so you
Okay.
really have to
Mm-hmm.
be there, especially if it's hybrid. I would recommend that you apply a lot earlier,
Yes,
so because you can't really travel yet if you don't have your study permit approved. Okay.
that's right.
Um, for our programs, you might notice in our website that there are sometimes two versions of a program. You might see Global Business Management, and we also have Global Business Management Online. The one
Mm-hmm.
with online in its name, it you can take it without a study permit. You can take it from your home country, but you can travel to Canada and it's not eligible for PGWP because it's fully online and does not have plans to go back to face no matter what. The other
Mm-hmm.
one, it can be delivered online as well. It might not be indicated in the name because it's online, but with plans to go back to face once allowed by the government. And this one is still eligible for for a post graduation work permit. You can travel to Canada, and of course, you would also need a study permit. Okay, just
Yes,
take note of that to avoid taking um,
very important. Yeah.
so that you could be taking the right program.
Yes.
Okay, so as highlighted earlier, we have been the number one college choice of international students in Canada since 2012. I think it's already almost almost 10 years already.
A
The
decade.
latest
Yeah.
the enrollment data is up until 2019, but for 2020 and 2021, we have really almost been doubling our enrollment almost every year. Like I said, very popular among international students, especially Filipino international students. Um,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry if you, of course, if you want, of course, to really experience something different. Um, Filipino international students are only about 10%, so there's 90% that you can really explore. It's really up to you. You have the best of both
Mm-hmm.
worlds. Be with your fellow
Yes.
Filipino students if you want, or meet other people coming from different backgrounds, different countries if you want as well.
Mm-hmm.
Both very easy to do as Centennial. And I always get asked
Yeah.
why we've been the number one choice. Aside from being already one of the largest publicly funded college and oldest publicly funded college in Ontario, you would really get to see a lot of the services that we offer to our international students. In the Philippines, we have an office in Makati that you can visit if you ever want to meet with a representative such as myself. However, right
Mm-hmm.
now I'm working from home, but hopefully you can visit us soon or before you travel and the coming in days. Hopefully, we open our office soon. Just be sure to reach out
Yes.
first before visiting. And then
Yes.
once you travel to Canada, several teams are there to help you. We have the registration team who can
Mm-hmm.
also, alongside of course with our partner, they can also help you with the booking of your airport pickup, hotels or quarantine, making sure
Yes.
that you have the right forms or right documents before you travel. So that's the registration team. And like I said earlier, the Employment Resource Center helping to look for part-time or full-time jobs. We have success advisors as well. And
Mm-hmm.
what our success advisors do is if ever you're having any struggles academically, they can really help you out, help you with subjects you're struggling with. We actually have free tutorials, 1 hour a day, maximum 4 hours a week, and you can
Mm.
schedule it with a success advisor. Um, we can even help. They can even help you form study groups, or if there's a problem with your schedule, as long as it's any academic concern, our success advisors are there to
Uh-huh.
help you, connect you
That's
with the
good.
right persons. We also have the international advising team. The only thing we don't really help with is the initial study permit application. So that's why our partner here is who you can really rely on when it comes to that. But for
Yes.
our, but once you're already there, we have also international advising team, which has registered Canadian immigration consultants who you can consult with whenever you have any concerns with your study permit extensions,
Mm-hmm.
CP application, even PR application, they do workshops on that. So
Mm-hmm.
you can really schedule with them as well. So and many
Okay.
many more other services of course offered once you get there and experience the campus.
Yes.
And of course, like I said, and for Philippine international students as well. And this enrollment data, actually the latest one is in 2019. It's also pretty much the same. We don't have one yet for 2020 and 2021. But on the
Mm-hmm.
enrollment, we have been getting about 25% of the Filipino international students enrolling in Ontario. And Ontario is really where majority of the international students will go.
Wow, 25%.
Yes. So it's really very, very easy to meet your fellow kababayan there as well.
Yeah. Mhm.
Usually, the students that we have now, especially the Philippine international students, most of them are already a referral of someone who graduated already before at Centennial and got the job.
Mhm.
Later, I'll actually share a video about that. So we'll
That's
go to that.
good. Yeah.
For the requirements, of course, um, pretty much the same with if you've already tried applying with other schools, high school and college, your diploma, passport, and the good news for those who studied in the Philippines, even if you're not a Filipino passport holder, as long as you studied here in the Philippines, just submit a letter of English as instruction from both your high school or college and wait for their review. If you are a K-12 graduate, just your high school documents would be enough to qualify for most of our post-secondary programs. If you're a graduate of the old
Mhm.
curriculum, you would really need both high school and college documents. You just submit it to our partner here, and they can help you ready with the
Yes.
application as well. If it's not right now, it's actually our admission team is actually really loaded with so many applications. So we're taking a lot longer
Yes.
right now for process up to 2 weeks. But once we finish all the
Mhm.
backlogs from the registration, we usually just process in 2 to 3 business days. So just give us a few more weeks, and we
Okay.
will be back on track to process as quickly as we can. Sometimes our team can even issue it within the day. They're just really loaded
Mm.
at the moment. Yeah, and we're looking to
Mhm.
expand to 2 to 3 business days. Okay.
Yes.
Tuition fee for all of our programs pretty much the same. Price range is 17,000 to 19,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year or 2 semesters. Whether it's certificate, diploma, postgrad, a 1 year program or 2 year program or 3 years for that matter, the price range is about the same. It's 17 to 19,000. You only need to pay for the first semester to start your classes. And if you want to start the visa applications first before settling the first semester, you can opt to just pay the initial deposit of 2,650 Canadian dollars. And that's
Mhm.
although some programs like our early child education program, they would require you to pay the first semester in full because
Paper.
it's really in demand,
Yes.
very popular program. So they really want to avoid making they want to make sure that the seat is given to someone who's really going to
Yes.
do the application. That's why they um, required the first semester to be paid already. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, looking as well at international student satisfaction at Centennial. This is the International Student Barometer, which is a global benchmark for international student experience. It's amazing that we got these results, especially considering that this is the response of 4,596 international students currently enrolled at Centennial College. So you see their
Mhm.
faculty, the campus environment, career services, the graduate school learning spaces, and 96% of them feel really engaged with their studies. Even with key performance indicators, which is done by the government, we have consistently ranked as the number one college in the Greater Toronto area for both employer and student satisfaction.
Mhm.
This our students are happy with the quality of education that they receive, and our industry partners are happy with the students that we send their way. And one more bonus for those who will be coming from the Philippines, we currently have a partnership with Philippine Airlines. Just
Mhm.
submit your work permit approval and your letter of acceptance to pr_corporate at pau.com.ph, and you will be receiving a promo code for your that you can use for your one-way fare to Toronto. If you're traveling with the
Yeah.
better maximum of 2 companions can avail of this, just have them submit their proof of relationship. Okay, so make sure to
Mhm.
have that promo code so that you will get a more affordable flight. Okay, so
Yes.
to end my presentation, one last video that I'd like to share. Let's also hear it from the Filipino international students currently studying or have graduated at Centennial College.
Mhm.
I'm a registered practical nurse here in Canada, but I also work part time as a PSW, personal support worker. Centennial College has helped me in many ways. It has helped me improve my communication and my people skills as well. staff and professors are really approachable. You can really feel the sincerity in helping the students and making each student succeed in life. I met a lot of people online. They're asking questions about how to get to Canada as a student. I am really happy that we have an office in Manila to cater those who are interested in coming here as a student. Canadians in general are very nice, friendly, and happy people. And also, people here just love to celebrate. And I think that's one way that Filipino people can relate to very much, because here celebrations are everywhere.
I graduated from Community and Child Studies Foundations with honors, I'm proud to say. And now I am on my third semester of early childhood education program. Canada is a country that embraces diversity. Everybody's culture and tradition is being celebrated.
I'm currently working as a junior accountant in a tax accounting firm. I really recommend Centennial College as an institution here in Canada, especially in Toronto. They have a lot of facilities that can help you develop your skills, abilities, not just focus on studying. Actually, I had a hard time choosing for my program. They offered a lot of good programs that will make you experience way beyond your profession or way beyond your skills.
I've always wanted to study abroad. It has been my dream to come to Canada. I came to study at Centennial College because my sister came here and she got the job that she wanted with the help of Centennial College. While I was a student, I volunteered at the business school where I got to develop my skills and confidence and developed a good relationship with my teachers. I also got to work with the field placement officer at the business school. We were able to create the field placement app for the students and employers to use throughout their field placement journey. I have gained so much confidence with myself, and I got a job from my placement, which is a part of my program here at Centennial College.
For those aspiring students, welcome to Canada and welcome to Centennial College.
I'm looking forward to seeing more Filipinos to come here, to get to live here, to study here, and make it their own home away from home.
Mga kababayan naming Filipino, we are encouraging you to come and visit Centennial College Makati office.
Okay, so that ends my presentation. Thank you very much for listening.
Obvious. The Filipino community really is there, right?
Yes, very big Filipino community.
I-
Very fun
Yeah.
to be.
Although there's also that diversity from other
Yes,
countries based on your video, but it's really encouraging because as what one of the students said, that it's like your home away from home,
yes.
that
And
sense
if you
of
in the video, one of the students there actually has a sister who already graduated and got the job that she wanted. That's why she was encouraged to follow the steps of her sister.
yeah, so that's one perfect example that you said, yeah. Either a sister, a brother of, or a friend of
Even a
that's
cousin
been,
or someone, uncle.
yeah,
Getting
also
relative with
referred.
them, you know.
Yeah, and it's really good to know that because you are really popular and you're considered number one college, right, in the Greater Toronto area, with your presentation.
For international students, we have
Yes. Yeah, so the interests are really there. Now, thank you for that presentation, RC. Now, we have a question and answer. So, we've pre-selected questions, and although you've explained through your presentation, I believe some are being have been answered at this point. But I'll just um, list out the what's this the questions here. All right. Okay, so the first question is, what is the most popular program for Filipinos enrolled in Centennial College?
yes, and for Filipino international students, so it's common that we have a lot of enrollments for our hospitality, engineering, applied sciences. But actually, for Filipino international students, I think I receive a lot more as well from those with school community and health studies, especially our personal support worker program. Sometimes I even get over the latest one data that I checked, I think almost 100 Filipino international students enrolling into that program. So
Okay.
it runs out of seats pretty quickly, and it's very limited as well. I think mostly Filipino international students are the one
There.
getting all the.
Okay.
Yep.
Community
And
support worker. Yeah,
being
for sure. This. Yeah, the seats are very limited, but okay, that's good to know that it's
also
really a
by the
popular perk.
also biotech. That one as well.
Also, biotech. It's
Yes.
also another popular program for
Especially for those
Filipinos.
with
Okay.
medtech backgrounds. So they will usually
Yes,
take that.
and we have
We
heaps of those. Yeah, that's right. Okay, thanks for that. Now, how much is the cheapest tuition fee for Filipinos? Do you have a
pretty much the
ballpark?
same for all programs or even other international students. It's about 17,000 Canadian dollars.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 17,000.
Already
So
for 1
that's
year
it.
or 2 semester already.
Yeah, per year, 17,000 per year. And the next is, how big is the Filipino community there?
I believe right now we have over 1,000 Filipino international students, but we haven't totaled yet. But last year I also received 1,000 new Filipino international students coming in for
Wow.
their first semesters. So that's for our January, May, and September. 1,000 Filipino international students. I think around 1,300 right now, or even more. We're almost doubling it
Oh,
every year. I think this year as well. Our admission is already having a hard time. We're really sorry if
yeah.
there's any. We're really receiving a lot of applications right now from the Philippines.
And you've also mentioned that the popular intake date is September. Is that correct? Every September,
Yes, because that's when we offer almost all of our programs.
all
So
of the
especially
programs.
health programs, some of them are only offered in September. Some of them would
Mm-hmm.
also be offered in January, but really where we have the most offerings is in September.
September, the availability. All right. And another question is English test a requirement?
Yeah, so for Filipinos that study or international students that studied in the Philippines, as long as you studied here, no matter what your nationality is, high school and college, just submit a minimum instruction letter from your schools, and we can waive the requirement.
Mm-hmm. So it can be waived,
Yes,
right,
correct.
for Filipinos. Okay, so that's good to know because many are asking if they will be required to take an exam because not everyone are have had or took IELTS, for example, so they're not really, it's somehow limiting them to take and enroll for school.
Mhm.
So this is good to know that yeah, you can just submit English as a medium of instruction for Filipinos. And
Yes.
another question is the employability or success rate of alumni in Centennial College.
Yeah, I'd actually like to share my screen for this one, for this question.
Okay.
Um, there we go. So this data is actually posted in our website. So just type in key performance indicators Centennial College. This is one of the first that would come out. Here you would see um, the employment rate. This is for 6 months, by the way. So
Mm-hmm.
within 6 months of graduation, for example, our architectural technology program, we would have 100% would be working within 6 months based on this.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty sure
So it's high.
100 as in even salaries, estimated salaries are here, and the program, the data, all of this data, you can access it in our website.
Yeah, that's good to know that you do have like 100%. I could see
For some programs, yes,
employability. Yeah, for some programs, that's really great. Okay,
and
so mhm. Yes,
yeah, I was
you were
gonna
saying,
share
Arsi?
to find it, but I think I'll just send a link to you guys so that you can share it with those who will be consulting.
Okay, no worries on that. And just to add, RC, because we say that in Toronto it's a prime area, right? So do you think the cost of living there is relatively high, just
Yeah,
so that our aspiring migrants would know? Would you say it's relatively high or not
it's
really?
definitely a bit higher, especially if you're only be living downtown area. But our Progress campus is actually in Scarborough, so it's a lot more affordable there if you're as compared to if you're going
Mm-hmm.
downtown Toronto. Downtown Toronto is still accessible, but we're we're outside of the main Toronto city, so it's more of in the greater Toronto area. And there, cost of living is actually a bit affordable. Like I said, there are
Uh-huh.
places that you can stay 400 to
Yeah.
600 CAD per, and of course, it would really depend as well on how you would be budgeting, or how you would be spending your money. But
Yes,
generally,
yes.
given if you would have a job that's very you can definitely live within your means.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's also depending on your lifestyle, right? Because if you are really trying to save up, then it's really up to you as well. Being a student, looking for a part-time job, you just have to really align the priorities there, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's it. For now, those are the questions, RC and Pearl. I just want to ask you maybe RC and Pearl to give just a short message to all our aspiring migrants, because the first is they're really keen, but of course they want to know more information about the schools that they want to enroll in, right? So just a few words of encouragement from you guys.
Right. So I think the first thing that I'd give advice to those who are aspiring to migrate or like study abroad, basically, is that the first thing that you do is to actually talk to people, because you won't you won't go anywhere if you just start thinking about it but actually not talk about it. So that's why you have secure visa, people like secure visa who would be able to help you out into kind of like navigating into how these things you would usually work. It's always good to know the ins and outs and where to begin, where to start, and all that. So it's okay if you're not yet that prepared, but talking to people, getting more information, I think that's one of the first things that you should do. And usually these information are usually in the internet, and as well as these consultations could also be free. And sessions like these are also free. So this is kind of like your first step already. But then the next one is to actually do something about it, and then after that, you just take
Mm-hmm.
it one step at a time. And so secure people like from secure visa will be able to help you out into navigating through all this. And
Mm-hmm.
of course with our special partners through apply board such as Centennial, we'll be able to help you out into choosing the right program for you,
Mm-hmm.
most especially into kind of like the qualifications that you have and the aspirations that you basically have once you are already into your country of destination, such as Canada. But yeah, so yeah, go ahead.
That's
You should just
right.
go ahead and start, right?
That's right. Thanks, Pearl. How about you, RC?
Yes, of
Just
course,
a few
everyone.
words.
Thank you for watching, and of course, thank you, Secure Visa, for organizing this event. So when you guys start your application, I do encourage you to start your application with them. It's really gonna make your lives a lot easier. I have seen the data, those enrolling on their own and those enrolling with one of our partners, and it's a big difference. You
Mhm.
would be saving a lot more money and time instead of having to reapply several times. Unfortunately, we can't really
Yes.
assist with the visa application, so you can definitely rely on our trusted partners like Secure Visa. And
Yes.
um, so, then, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in Toronto soon.
That's awesome. Thanks, RC and Pearl. Now, for sure, we have heaps of questions. Madaming katanungan yung mga viewers natin. But don't worry, you may get in touch with us via our email. That's info@securevisa.com. And you may also contact us via our phone numbers. They're on your screen. And of course, you can see Secure Visa all over the social media. So please continue following us via Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, the Secure Visa podcast in Spotify and Apple Podcast, and our YouTube channel, Secure Visa. So hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And with our Facebook, you may try to find that three dotted button on your upper right. Change the settings, find manage follow settings, and then change it to favorites so that every time we have new posts, new announcements, new features like this, our Canada School Showcase, you will get it at once from on your screen so that you'll be informed as well. All right. And of course, we have created a free 60-minute video on how being an international student for a year led Aina to her permanent residency despite not being financially ready and not a highly skilled professional. All the important information you will learn in this video. So you may find the link in our comment section and register now for free. And that's a wrap for me, guys. Thanks again to our lovely guest speakers and to everyone for joining us today. Don't forget to watch out for our upcoming sessions, live posts, and features. Keep healthy and safe, everyone, and bye for now. See ya.